Hello everyone and welcome back to another PolyNerdic playtest. This seems to be what I'm going to end up doing today for a little while. I have a number of games that I've had for a long time and have never bothered to showcase here on Twitch or on YouTube. Haven't streamed them, haven't done any other videos about them. This game is Axiom Verge. It's been out for a while on the PS4. It recently came out on the Xbox 360. The Xbox One. This is the Xbox One version. We're at the very beginning of the game. As you can tell, it's done in a style very similar to 8-bit Nintendo games from that era. It's definitely a Metroid-like style of game, or what they call Metroidvania a lot. Got our first weapon. There's our character Trace, speaking to a mystery person who you'll find later in the game. Everything about this game calls back to the games I grew up with. Games like Metroid, Contra, any of those sort of shooters from the 8-bit era. The music is amazing. There's an achievement for busting those bubbles, but it's a lot of them, and we're not going to get it anytime soon. There's just some interesting graphical effects to this game that make it more than just a simple 8-bit clone. You'll see that with some of the bigger enemies, the way they blow up. Not these little snail-looking fellas. But it's very similar, like see here, area that we'll obviously not be able to get through just yet. But, at some point, if you've ever played these style of games, that you're going to come back and be able to get through that area. Enemies don't seem to respawn, I've noticed, as far as I can tell. At least until you die. Oh, crap. I'm not going to play much of this. I'm only going to play 5-10 minutes of it. Just enough to put together a nice little video. Can't go over there yet, obviously, so we'll go here. Later in the game, you get a... see the way that exploded looks just real nice. You can also lock yourself in position, which lets you shoot a little more accurately. It's helpful for things that are on an angle. I just picked up some health there. I didn't need it, but I picked it up. You don't get a lot of health in this game until later on when you get a tool that lets you distort things. And when you get that, you can turn those things that shoot the little purple. See, this is not a glitch. This is actually a design in the game. As you can see, it hurt me. When you have the tool that distorts things and glitches them out, it will undo that bit of blockage and you can get through. So they introduce some interesting mechanics in it beyond just run around and shoot things. But those things down there, when you can distort things and glitch them, those things will generate health instead of enemies, which is a nice little thing to have happen. Alright, go up here. I haven't played a lot of this game. I've only put in a couple hours, if that. Here we go. Power up. Now have a new weapon, which fire it once, fire it again, get a little burst. Now we'll get into some areas that we would not be able to get to before. Here's an example of how this works. Got some health back. See how it... obviously the burst portions aren't nearly as powerful as the condensed shot would be. This is taking too long. And the game made me a liar about things not respawning because those things came back. So it seems hit or miss on when things respawn, we'll put it that way. Some health back. Whoop. Got me. You cannot take a lot of damage in this game. You are pretty weak. But seeing how you're just a regular human being who got pulled in to this weird world, that's not hardly surprising. Come on, dude, get back over here. Don't want to die just yet. There we go. Put a little bit of health in. I really do enjoy this game, though. This is one of the better purchases recently I've made as far as old school style games go. Harkens back to what I grew up with. I recall last time I came through there was a power-up back there. Instead of just an empty room, but... Alright. Here we go. Another example of why we need this. Alright, red doors are boss doors, so we're not going to go in there just yet. Another nice design thing they did. There's a save point here. Move down here. Okay, we'll come back here later. What the hell, let's just do the boss. We'll wrap up this look at this game with the first boss. Blocking my own shots. Really love the music of this game a lot, though. Ah, explosion got me. There we go, got him. First boss defeated, got that awesome effect, lots of health. Can't get it all, but don't need it all, so we'll move on. Get ourselves another power-up. The laser drill. Which is a nice tool to have. we go. Drill can also be used as a weapon. See? Get ourselves a power up. And then we're back out here. Alright, that'll conclude my look at Axiom Verge. I'm going to stream this game later. Try to get a complete playthrough of it put together. But I just wanted real quickly, since I've had it in my possession for a long time and never took a look at it on here, I wanted to get that out of the way. So I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll return shortly with something else. I've got a number of games I wanted to do quick looks about, or play test about today while I had time. So I will take a break and be back shortly with something else. Thanks for watching.